right, everybody, today is June 1st, 2022, and as always, welcome back to Southeast South Dakota. So, as you can see behind me, we've got the legendary John Deere 4760 back out of the shed. It's out of hibernation temporarily for a couple days with the Demco grain cart on the back. So what we're doing now is we have one final contract of corn for the year. Most of it got hauled out in March over spring break, which I was not around for because I was working in Brookings, so I wasn't here to help with that. But we've got just a little bit of corn left to go out, and we want to try to get it done in a couple days here because we got some stuff going on family-wise pretty soon. So we decided to break out the 4760 and grain cart to try to get it done in that little time window we've got open. So we're going to see how that goes. We just started for the day. We got everything set up yesterday, and we're just going now this morning. Grandpa's already taken a load into the elevator. He should be on his way back now. While he's gone, I've loaded the grain cart, and we're going to load the truck when he gets back. It doesn't fill the truck all the way, but it speeds up the filling process by a lot of time. We save a lot of time with this grain cart because it fills out a lot quicker than a grain auger out of a grain bin. So we fill the truck, and then we top it off with the auger, which is a lot easier to top off with an auger anyway. So it doesn't take very long to fill a truck anymore. So I really like this setup, and I think we're going to be using it for a while. So yeah. That's what we're doing today and tomorrow, possibly Friday as well if we don't get everything done by then. But that's what we're going to be doing. So this will be a nice little bonus video for you guys after planting videos are done. And it'll be right before we start hay, which will actually be probably sooner than I think it will. So yeah, that's what's happening. So without further ado, let's get going. First load of the day going into the truck. Well, technically second load, but first one off the grain cart. Not too shabby. I like this setup, and there's no wind today, so hopefully it stays that way. Well, we just got the truck topped off with the grain auger, so Grandpa's gonna head back to the elevator. I think he's just kind of be running the truck today, and I'll just be running the grain cart. So that's what we'll be doing today. A lot of rinse, wash, and repeat type deals, you know. So there he goes. I'm gonna hop back in the grain cart and we're gonna load it up a second time. Another load going in. Usually my rule of thumb is I fill till about that green spot, basically where the extension starts, and then I just let it run and I move it, and usually settles out and it usually fills in above a little bit. So that's about what I've been going to. Next load going in. One of these times I gotta set the camera on the fender or something like that, get an interesting shot for you guys. Make it a little interesting to watch from different angles, I suppose. Usually I do that, so I better get on that. There he goes. And here we go to grab another load. Well, guess what? It's my turn to drive the truck. Grandpa's gonna stay back this time and load the grain cart while I go into town and drop this load, and then when I come back, we'll just start our rotations and go back to it, go through the motions again. I haven't drove this thing in quite a while, so let's see if I remember how to do it. Should be pretty easy. It's an automatic with no Jake, so haha. Here we are on our way to town in a very scenic drive. The only problem with that drive is all the hills, but it's a pretty hilly area around this part of the country, so we're used to it. Really makes the fields look cool. You look at those terraces, look at that hill. Wow, a hill, elevation, haha, wow, amazing. So right now we're sitting on the scale and they're taking a sample of our corn. It'll tell them the moisture and, you know, the size of the load and a bunch of other good information to know. So it kind of determines where we dump, which pit we dump in. So that's what they're doing right now. The nice thing about this location is they have guys who unload for you, so you don't have to get out. But we're being unloaded right now, and we're just, doesn't take too long, probably about 30 seconds, and then we're on our way again. Everywhere. Nothing yet. I'd say that's probably good enough. I think I'm gonna go shut it off now. That's about what I fill it to. off we go with another loaded grain cart. Again, it's about probably close to quarter till 1 o'clock now, and we're almost halfway done with that bin, so that's a good thing. Grandpa, I don't know if you can see him now, but he's pulling back there with the grain cart, and he's gonna fill it again, and it's my turn to run into the elevator, so that's what I'm doing right here. Just dumped another load and got my ticket. We're on our way back to the farm again, and I think we'll just keep going until they close today, which we're gonna get a lot done today. So that's nice. We'll keep it up. We'll keep on moving. Right back at it, loading the truck again. I think this will be the last time for today. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see though. We'll just see what happens, but I think this will probably be the last load of the day. So, at least that's what I'm thinking. So, I did put the drone up. I thought I was gonna get some footage with that, but the drone bit the bullet today, so I don't have a drone for a little bit. So, we'll have to do without on the channel for a little bit of time. I got a little bit of footage, which I'll put here, but it's not much. So, there you go. At least I got a little bit. Topping off the truck again. We just have Grandpa sit in the truck and then he moves it forward when I tell him to. That's pretty simple. That's what a lot of people do. Okay, it's the next day, June 2nd now. It's now Thursday. I just took in the second load of the day. Grandpa's back at the farm right now. He's actually opening up the bin because we're already down to the floor pretty much. When I get back, we're gonna throw the sweet bogger in the bin, which we have older bins, so we can't keep it in there. We got to take it in and out. So we're gonna do that when I get back. I think he's working on opening everything up, and then we're gonna be good to run the sweep for the next couple loads once I get back. So, and then eventually we'll get the bin done. So it'll be a little bit slower from here on out. We're not going to make as much progress on loads, but we're going to be pretty close to getting the bin done because there's only a couple loads left. So it'll take a little longer, but we'll get her done. We're getting pretty close here. This is the last full load, I think. We're getting really close. And I always got to watch that building, make sure I don't hit it with the auger. But we'll fill up here and then we'll keep going. There it goes. Lots more corn going in the truck again. And I don't see him. Grandpa's been holding down for it at the grain bin. There's just a little bit left on the floor. So we're pretty much almost done here. We'll be done before the day's over. A little bit of ring around the rosy again. Just got about half a load left in the bin and then we'll be done. So yeah, pretty good time we made with that, and it's all thanks to this grain cart. God, I love this thing. Plus then I get to use 4760. Last load going in. This will only be about half a truckload, but we're getting her done. And it's about 1 o'clock right now, so we got plenty of time to clean up and get everything put back the way it was before we started. It's like we weren't ever there. Okay, well, it's the next day, June 3rd, and we got the corn done yesterday. We have a contract for beans in July, but we were allowed to bring it in early, so we're doing soybeans. We're just gonna knock this out of the way, get it done, and then it'll be done. We don't have to worry about it anymore, so that's what we're doing today. We're actually almost done with the bin. I haven't recorded anything today because I've already taken a lot of corn footage. It's just the same thing with soybeans. So, plus it's a little dirtier, so not the most interesting thing. Corn is more interesting than soybeans, so there you go. Get a little bit of bonus footage there, I guess. So I think there's only like a couple loads left, so good deal. Grandpa's already started sweeping. It's already got half the floor done. That's nice. Well, I just dropped off the last of the soybeans, so that's the last of our crop from 2021. So therefore, we're done hauling for the whole year until fall when we start harvesting. But everything's out of the bins, so good deal. Good deal. We're gonna head back to the farm and we're gonna call it a day. Well, that's gonna do it for the grain hauling video. I hope you guys enjoyed that little I don't know, kind of gap video in between planting and hay. Hay's not going to be a whole lot, and I don't think I'm going to have a drone for that, so unfortunately it won't be super interesting this year. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. It's always nice to bring the 4760 out of the shed, so I'm glad we got all that done. So now we're done with hauling for the year. So with that, I think I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.